What's going on, paisanos? V here, coming at you with another market watch. Now this was a little bit shorter, and the reason why is because I have to actually go to my store and get a UPS package. If I don't, I have to go to the UPS office and get my UPS package, and that just kind of sucks. So I'm just gonna do a short video today, guys, for you, hopefully a short video. And before we begin, I just want to say, please make sure to hit the subscribe button, the like button, and the little notification icon, as well as comment down below. And in the comments, type in hashtag Q4V and ask a question if you have any, and I would love to answer it at the end of my next market watch. Now, I think I beat over Dark Neostorm enough, but all I want to say overall, I think Dark Neostorm, besides Mystic Mine prices, which are overhyped by the way, Dark Neostorm is going down in value. Look at the price of everything you can see in the market price as opposed to the original price, where no material 66, we're seeing at 59, it's going to go lower in value. Ghost Sister and Spooky Wood, obviously, is going lower in value. This card, all these are instant sales, what I'm trying to show you. Unless you're playing Burning Abyss, get rid of your Cherubinis. Silent Mining, I guarantee you have a player at your locals that wants to buy these at top dollar because they want to have theirs. Sell them as fast as possible before they're good to go. And then going to go online and sell to them, and you're going to sell at a huge discount, so make sure to do that properly. You got Mech Knight Crusader Iron Max dropping in value. Dingaroos was $35. Remember that? Now we're seeing it go down to about $27. And once again, guys, I want to say, today's, I think, for OTS stores, is day one of getting Dark Neostorm. So a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are going to be having the ability to access this product at their local OTS stores. I know I'm getting some product in, and I guarantee you every other OTS store amongst the country is getting Yu-Gi-Oh! Product in. So with that said, I think that you guys should definitely focus in on selling your cards as fast as possible and just waiting for the hype to die down. Obviously, I think I don't know. I always say sell everything, but there's always something that goes higher in value. Could it be Dingarusu? I don't think it's going to be at the moment, but I do think it's gonna maintain a relatively high price point because Orcus is still a phenomenal deck. Looking at all the price points, like I said, guys, everything. And I mean everything is going on. Hey, Mystic Mime is actually $11. It was $20 yesterday. Remember that? Now that's going low in value. Crytown's $5, and to be honest with you, it'll be less than that. I think this is one of the most, if not the most pulled card at my locals when I did the pre-release, and I would love to know what you guys think in the comment down below. How did you get with your crack? Did you sell your crack? I mean, I think hype price was $7 for super rare. Hopefully, you guys made some good money on that. Then you got a lot of other cards that are in a weird situation. Silent Great Resurgence, Firewall XE Dragon. These are about $3. These are good sales all day long because I think the price points of these cards are going to be hitting dollars that fast. So please make sure to get on top of that. Up next, if you are looking to play Mystic Mine, Burn, or anything like that, I think this card was given to me by someone that messaged me. And once again, I just want to say real quickly, guys, if you message me on Discord or Patreon and any other places, I want to apologize because I'm getting backed up because I've been so busy lately, so I haven't had time to answer everyone's messages. So I'm really sorry about that. I will try to answer as many as possible, as fast as possible. I just get really busy sometimes. But with that said, to my Patreons, if you are a new Patreon, go check the messages in the Patreon. If you're new for this month, I'll send you out the sign-up card. For everyone else who's been supporting me, thank you so much. Patreon did the thing. Normally, I get like updates on my phone that let me know when I get a new Patreon or like an email. I've gotten none. So I've gotten new Patreons. I just didn't get the email or nothing. So if you are a new Patreon this month, seriously, thank you so much. Thank you to anybody who supports this channel. I really appreciate it. You guys really don't have to do this at all. But the fact that I create a Patreon is because everyone kept telling me, "Hey V, I want to give to a Patreon set up, and I want to do it." And I got so many of those, I just automatically wind up making a Patreon account. And once again, I really do appreciate all the things you do for the channel, guys. Continuing though, look at Judgment of Anubis. This is a phenomenal card for Burn. I hate saying this because I don't want to give more arsenal to Burn players, but at the same time, I don't want to not give any information. What this card does is a counter trap. Discard one card from your hand, negate the activation effect of a spell card controlled by your opponent that includes the effects of destroying spells and or traps on the field and destroy it. Well, there's more than that. You see, then you can target one face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the destroyed monster. It destroys it? Oh, you destroy one, then okay. So you pop one of the cards, and then you do burn damage. So basically, this one card stops away from get rid of your Mystic Mine, and at the same time burns them, and as well as destroying one of their monsters. Now, before you ask what's the best version, I think Dark Revelation 1 is the highest version. I personally would like the Secret versions from Dark Crisis. I think that's the best. Dark Crisis First Edition Judgment of Anubis is just a spice, but DRs technically are the highest, sure. I think the price point for this card's all over the place. There's a good amount of prices left in the market as well, but I would highly recommend if you are looking to buy this card, get the Judgment of Anubis card. And to be honest with you, if you are looking to play that burn deck, you can just side these in because most players aren't main decking spell and trap removal at the moment. That can change, but at the moment most players are not. And if they are looking to do that moving forward in the future, well then you can just have this card move into the main deck from the side deck. Up next is Totally Awesome cards going high in price, but this is the Megaton version. Megaton Totally Awesomes are, I mean, you see one over here for 12, and after that, they're roughly around 14 to almost $15, and the price points around that price for Totally Awesome. Then we look at other versions, the original print Totally Awesomes, they're already at crazy price points. Market price is showing this card to be about $12, and then we're seeing unlimited versions about 18. Near mint first edition, what? Why is it? That's weird. Then it used to say first edition near mint. What is this? Anyway, it's about $18 for Totally Awesome right now. And its price point is obviously going to increase because that new war support coming out soon, one day possibly after Nationals, to be honest with you. And I believe this card, the hype with this card will actually calm down a little bit because after Nationals, everything calms down. And then we move into the new sets and then the price point slowly creeps up. So keep an eye on this card. Then we have Starring Venom Fusion Dragon. Now, you can buy a Near Mint First Edition for $4.50 to almost $5 for this card for the 2017 Mega Pack. As far as original print versions of this card, the Near Mint Unlimiteds, that's so weird how they changed it. I just realized that. This is about $12 for First Edition. Also, it's about $12 for the original print version of Starring Venom Fusion Dragon. Then you have the Ultra Rares, which are almost about $4. To be honest with you, straight up, guys, the price points of Starring Venom Fusion Dragon is going down. But throughout this weekend, if this card sees play with Super Poly, I think it will be. I think the price is going to go up a little bit, and then it's going to calm down even lower. So just keep an eye on that. If you're looking to get this card, if you're looking to get the original print Invasion Vengeance, Starring Venom Fusion Dragon, just wait, because the price point will go low enough, and then you go in and snag it. I say probably about Wednesday is probably the best time. Another thing I noticed too, guys, I would love to know what you guys think in the comments down below about this card, and I'll show you another card as well, but number 92, Heart of Dragon. Now, obviously, the market price is $12 and beyond that. Unlimited versions are about $41 for this card, and as far as first edition versions of this card, it's about $116 for number 92, Heart of Dragon. You can see it over here, guys. Random gold, Ghost Rare card. Ultimate Rare, well, that's going up in value as well. Ultimate Rare market price was about $5. We're seeing about $33. After that one's gone, it's about $40. You can still get Ultra versions of number 92 Heart of Dragon. Market price of this card is about $3, and you can see here almost near that price point, about $3 to $4 for number 92 Heart of Dragon. I don't know why this card went up in value. I really don't have an answer for you. And if anyone does know, comment down below. And to be honest with you, I just need one comment. Please do not give me a barrage of comments. Compulse is at 1. Get over it, everybody. Next, Effect Veiler. I think we're at the point where it's no shock that this card's a lot of money. It used to be $28 for first edition back in the day, about a year ago, actually. Look at the price point, it's about $53, but it's beyond that. Near Mint Unlimited, God, I hate saying that, it's about $78. As far as first edition versions of Effect Veiler, Ultimate Rare, you're going to be looking about $100 and almost $150 for first edition Effect Veiler's Ultimate Rare. That's an insanely high price increase for this card that's obviously seeing meta play at the moment. Because I think we're in a meta right now where a lot more hand traps are being thrown in, which is slowing down combo players. And for control players, well, they don't really care. They can just dance around it. But definitely get against combo players, which were the main major deck. Which, to be honest with you, combo players out there, if you're watching this video, it's kind of good. Let it happen. You see, the meta constantly shifts over and over and over again. And right now we're in a meta where a lot of players are playing hand traps, and there's a lot of combo decks. Well, combo decks die down, players aren't going to play as many hand traps, so they can focus on more ways to stop control decks. And if that happens and you time it right, we could be entering a Nationals in which combo is the most underrated deck, and a lot of you players aren't playing as many hand traps, and combo players will just run the Nationals or the YCS. It really depends on the meta shifts, guys. So I just want to throw it out there because I found it to be very interesting, and I think a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players, hopefully you guys can see that as well. When we have a lot of hand traps, combo goes down. By the time combo goes down and control goes up, you just see combo decks come out of nowhere and just wreck everybody, and then it just goes back and forth. That's the kind of meta we're in right now. You got certain decks like Salamangreats and technically Strikers that can do either or and can change a couple of cards and literally beat either or very easily. But for the most part, that's what I've been noticing with this meta. Unlike Fluffles, Fluffle Bear of Star Pack 4 version of Shadow Foil of Fluffle Bear, it's about $5, which I didn't know was $5, but it's just about bought out. Fluffle Bear Lightly Play is looking to be about, what, $8, $9? Name and first edition Fluffles are about $10 for Fluffle Bear. Quarter box time, boys. Get digging. $10 Fluffle Bear. Is that any quarter box? Did your OTS put Star Foils in quarter boxes? I'm starting to put my Star Foils in my dollar binders, and I would love to know what you guys think. Now, we know Super Poly Super Rare is roughly about a little under $10. But did you know Super Poly Secret Rares are about $14 in the market price? And then we look over here, it's about $19. First edition versions are about $19 as well for Super Poly Secret Rares. And I like Secret Rare Super Polys, but I think I like the Super Rare version more. And the reason why I like the Super Rare version more is because I think that is the better version. It has updated card text, and it's easy to read, and it's just more easy accessible. And as far as rarities, I guess the Secret Rare is higher, but it's the difference of these cards card aren't really too, like, as much as ready who I am, looking at both versions and owning both versions, I like to opt to play the super rare over the secret rare. I'd love to know what you guys think about that as well. Would you play the secret rare version, or are you just caring about the super rares? And then we have crazy hero stuff. Of course we do. Unlimited Hero Shining Flare Wingman Ultimate Rare, market price is $76, but it's not that. You already know it's gonna happen. We go down over here, you got a Name First Edition being out $500, and then you got a PSA Gray. Is that PSA 10 version? Oh, that is spicy. PSA 10 version Ultimate Rare of Elemental Hero Shining Flare Winkman, and it's about $2,000. And before you go, V, no one's buying that. Yes, yeah, hero players don't care. Collectors even more so because it's a GX era card, and collectors are all about them GX era right now. They'll buy that for $2,000. Maybe they'll talk them down to $1,500, but nevertheless, that's a crazy ton of money for this card. That, let's be honest with you, it's just gonna be something that someone's gonna look at. That's it. I really want to know, was this sent out to be PSA graded, or did you win those in those $25 boxes? I just want to know. Kind of, you know what I'm saying? Those $25 boxes has a lot of crap in it, but if you get some value like a PSA graded Elemental Hero Shining Flare Wingman in a $25 box, well, that's kind of good. Next, Yazi Evil of the Yang Zing. Market price of this card is about $16. We're actually seeing unlimited versions handle about $15. First edition versions are going to be also about $15. To be honest with you, this card price is slowly going down, and that gives great opportunity for you guys that own this card, because I don't think this combo is still relevant anymore. I just don't see it happening. And I would recommend you sell your Yazi for 15s, because the price point of this card is going to be hitting about 7s that fast. So I would recommend you unloading this card, because the combo's kind of dead and the card still has value. Then you got other things like Constellar Pleiades. Now, we can talk about other versions of Constellar Pleiades. They're all over the place. And it's still, I mean, at the lowest $2. You got a Shadow 4 version, about $6. Only 2 of them listed. You got a Secret Rares. They're about $14. After that 14's gone, hit about $20. But the best version of Pleiades, of course it's going to be the best version, is the dual terminal version. This is why I always recommend you guys grab your dual terminals. Start with deck cores, and then grab just like cards afterwards. And looking at Constellar Pleiades with a $12 market price, it's actually about $14. And then quickly it's about $15, which is still under the secret version, but the secret version is not as good as the dual terminal version. This is the better version, and to be honest with you, I don't know why this card went up in value, and I would love to know if you guys comment down below. Let me know. Please let me know about this card. I honestly have no idea, paisanos, but yeah, no, I own a playset of Pleiades Secret Rare and DT, because I own 2 sets of Constellas, because I love the deck a lot. I used to play back in the day, but I don't know why this card went up in value at all, but I do like the way they look. And to be honest with you, Constellar Pleiades DT7 is probably the better version. It's definitely the better version over the secret rare. Then we have Shadows, and I know we just had a ban list, and I know we're going to Nationals, and then we're going to enter a quick dead season. By the way, quick dead season, and then we're going right into the new ban list season. And I just want to jump ahead into the new ban list season for you guys, because I feel a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh players have forgotten about the ban list hype, and all the cards with ban list hype have died down or are currently dying down. Well, El Shadow Construct never had the opportunity to even rise up, to be honest with you. The ultimate rare version. Market price of this card is about $28, and looking at it, it's about $18 for unlimited. First edition versions are about $20 exactly for El Shadow Construct Ultimate Rare. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know if this will ever see meta play if it was come off the ban list to 2 or to 3. I have zero idea. But you know what I do know? I do know this $20 card will hit $40. If minimum, after you're lucky, you'll be able to get a $40 if it came to 2. If it goes to 3, what number will it hit, guys? Look at the market price, it's about 58 prices of Ultimate Rare El Shadow Construct. I don't know if this would get any value. I could always see a build of Shadows that play like Shadow Thunder Dragons, which sounds really cool, because besides going to Construct, you go into Winda to lock your opponent out. And when you go Winda Colossus, that's a pretty damn good board. A lot of other cool stuff. You got also El Shadow Noritalis, which is increasing in price points, about $13. You got Ultimate Rare Shekanaga, which is also about $13. You got the Ultra Rare Constructs, which is about $2. You can see it $2 to $3. You got a bunch of versions of Shadow stuff for the most part. You got Grisses, which went up to $4. I don't know why. But the best version of Shadows right now is obviously Ulti Construct, followed by Noritalis and Ulti El Shadow Shekanaga. These are the cards you're going to want to grab if you can. Grab them in trades. You can players will love, especially with Dark Neosol coming out, they'll trade tons of their Shadow stuff, the good stuff, to get Dark Neosol cards. And I'm dead serious. Ultimate Rare Shadow Constructs, El Shadow Noritalis, and El Shadow Shekanaga are going to go up in value by next ban list because of the hype alone. And whether it sees play or not, doesn't mean, it means nothing. It's inconsequential because the price point will still increase in value, and that's where you make your money. And you sell into the hype, and you just chill out and relax because you make good money because you traded for these cards during DANE when everyone's going crazy for overvalued, overhyped cards, which are constantly going down in value. And right now, DANE ain't done going down in value. We're gonna see throughout this weekend it actually go up a little bit in value, and maybe on Monday or Tuesday, we might see some other spikes. And I'll point that out on the channel, guys. That's why you should definitely subscribe, by the way. But it's gonna go back down in value for the DANE cards, whereas El Shadow Construct and Noitalis and Shakanaga are going to maintain their price point and slowly increase in value as we move forward and forward into the ban list. Comment question of the day comes from Trumpeter 811 says, #QVV, how do you handle false claims from people who said they didn't get their orders as described, or if they're just trying to bounce a purchase and are demanding a refund, even if tracking says they got it? It's a great question. Now, I like how you refer tracking at the end of it, meaning it was an order that was obviously over $20 that you added tracking for. Well, there's a bunch of scenarios that comes to mind. Scenario number one is they honestly didn't get the order. The post office sucks. You have to call the post office, figure out what the package is. You have to send a I did this once where I sent a complaint to the post office. By the way, you never get your card. They keep getting emails sporadically saying we're still looking for your card. By the way, that I'm still getting emails to this day about that. But for the most part, moving forward, it just is what it is, guys. Like, there's nothing. There's nothing you can really do, to be honest with you. If it says it got shipped and they delivered it during tracking, like they got it during tracking, well, stick by your story. Go, cool, but it says you got it. And they go, why didn't they get it? You go, okay, that's fine, but it says you got it. And they start going crazy and start freaking out. Them talk to TCG Player or eBay, whoever. As long as you have tracking, you will most likely get your package. I know in certain instances, I think with TCG Player, you won't, your money. But I know in certain instances with like TCG Player will always side with the buyer, and it sucks. It's a property of doing business, and the best way to look at it is what I said yesterday. Think of it like in I keep saying Goodfellas, but I think it was no, it was definitely a Bronx Tale. When the guy shoots the guy down and he goes, "Hey man, the guy was with $20," and the guy's getting all pissed. By the way, $20 back then was like $100 now, in the value difference. But he goes, "Hey man, for $20, you got rid of that guy," and that's the way you gotta look at it. Unfortunately, it sucks. It sucks a lot. But people will make TCG Player accounts. They'll order cards and they'll say never got the cards, even if tracking says they did it. And TCG Player will side with that buyer, and TCG Player will give them money that belongs to you, even though it says that they received the order. They will give it to them. I've heard a lot of stories of this happening, and it's never happened to me personally, but I've seen a lot of stories and talked to a lot of people that this has happened to. So what I recommend is just, you just take the hit, you block the guy, you move forward. It sucks a lot, but that's all you can do. TCG Player's system right now in place for buyer protection is overwhelmingly in favor of the buyer, and unfortunately at times you just gotta take a hit. If you do on eBay, eBay will say, no, you're good, you get your money. PayPal will definitely give you your money, especially if it's tracking, but TCG Player in majority favors the buyer, and I understand why they want to favor the buyer. Obviously, they don't want to get a customer angry. Their TCG Player isn't just they're a huge company that has investors that they want to make happy, so they don't want to make any kind of mistake. So I totally get it why. I just don't agree with it, but I understand it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like with in this instance, like I said, if you said with tracking they got it, and TCG Player sides with the guy, just hit the block. That's all you can do, unfortunately, and you gotta move forward. If hopefully you remember those addresses. They're paying. I know a guy who makes like a QuickBooks thing, and he puts all the addresses of people that scan them down. You can do that. You can go online and find the guy too. Sure, I guess you can. To be honest with you, hit the block and move forward. I don't know how many people are blocked on my TCG Player account, but the number is astronomically high of people I have sold to that I've had issues with. I sold to them, I sent the card out, and the post office took longer, and they got mad at me for it, and they flipped out on me, or they gave me negative feedback when I did nothing wrong, stuff like that. You gotta move past it. Unfortunately, that's what it comes down to. So hopefully that information helps you guys out. I might need I think I'm at the point where I think I need to make a video about how to sell. It's gonna be a really crummy video. Almost nobody's gonna watch it, but hopefully it'll be helpful enough to you guys. So those who do watch it, that it will be how to send cards out, how to ship cards out, and I might have that video coming up soon. I know I have a ton of pre-orders that I'm not sure if it's today, tomorrow. The pre-orders are gonna be good, so I gotta send them out. So I might do a video about how to do that. It's gonna be a boring video, no music in the background, just your boy V shipping stuff and explaining how I do, explaining what I use and host setup. And hopefully the video helps you guys out, because I feel a lot of you guys are looking to be more serious on selling online, because there's a ton of money to make online. There's tons of money to make on TCG Player, even though their fees are astronomically high. There is a ton of money to make. I will admit that. But you gotta do it right. You gotta do it smart, and you gotta know you gotta have a little system in place that will help you out in selling. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, notification bell, that works sometimes. And once again, comment down below. Thank you, Trumpeter811, and hopefully you guys have any comment questions a day. Type in hashtag Q4V, and let me know what you guys think. Are you selling online? Are you looking to sell on TCG Player? Are you looking to sell on eBay? I'll tell you right now, I only sell on TCG Player, and I'm probably not looking to sell on eBay. I'm not looking to sell on Amazon, but that's going to all change and find out on the next episode of Dragon Ball V. See you later, paisanos.